I'm not here to go viral. I'm here to speak to your soul. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dasha. I am so freaking honored to have you here with me, you absolute amazing misfit magician, rebel. Let's freaking go. So, who here feels a little bit like, what the F is going on in the world? Like, what is happening with our addiction to social media and just like outsourcing all our power to technology? I love technology. Don't get me wrong. Like, we would not be here if it wasn't for technology. I fucking love AI. I wouldn't be where I am in my business if it wasn't for AI. I wouldn't be so polite in my emails without AI. But where is the soul? Where is the heart? It's like our soul is constantly talking to us. It's like, yo, I am not happy. Get me the fuck out of here. And what do? We just numb it instead of listening. It's like, hey, soul, what do you want? And it's like, I want to be an artist. I want to move my body. I want to spend time in nature. I want to make a movement and change people's lives. Oh, okay, so let's fucking go then. But instead, we're like, oh, I'm feeling anxious. Oh, I'm feeling depressed. Oh, let me take some medicine. Oh, don't even get me started on the medicine rant. I was talking about like antidepressants, and I'm not here telling you to get off antidepressants. I am not. I am not. I'm not a medical specialist. I just have noticed that society numbs a lot of things instead of just learning how to process emotions in a very empowered way and move through emotions in an empowered way. And I'll give you a little resource for how to like move your energy and your emotions. So you feel liberated and fun and good and happy instead of like, I feel like shit. Let me just like zone out into some Netflix. I feel like shit. Let me eat some crab, drink some crap. And now let me just rant a little bit on the drugs. Guys, they're fucking drugs if you use them as drugs. They're medicine if you sit in ceremony, if you sit in ritual, but not if you're like taking 50 ayahuasca journeys. Like, you're addicted. You're still addicted. You need to integrate. You need to fucking pause, breathe, and integrate. Not do another ayahuasca retreat. Not microdose on mushrooms all the time. I was listening to my mentor's podcast and she like was like, yeah, I had to fire someone because they were microdosing, dosing, they were falling asleep. No, they were fucking high. She was like, they were just coming to work fucking high, saying they're microdosing. So anyway, guys, I think psychedelics are incredible. I think these plants are medicine. I think they are an incredible fast track to your awakening, to healing, to expansion. But don't forget integration, not back to back, these high peak experiences. People are like, I'm so numb, I need this peak experience. No, you need to do some trauma healing. You need to actually heal your fucking trauma, not numb it out. And talk therapy is a little bit outdated. I have a background in psychology, social and neural. I was like, this is not for me because something was missing. Back then, they didn't connect the mind and the body. There was no like connection, understanding that you actually need to move the trauma through your body to heal it. You can't think it through. You actually have to feel it to heal it. So I recommend BBTRS, trauma release, biodynamic trauma release breathwork. I recommend IFS, internal family systems, parts work, amazing stuff. I freaking love it. I also offer it. So you can reach out to me or find a specialist near you, right? Highly, highly recommend all of that. Oh my God. Who here agrees? Give me some in the comments. I love to hear from you in the comments. Who disagrees? Give me some in the comments. I fucking love that too. I love to like use my cognitive brain and to think critically. Who loves thinking critically? I actually learned that at university. I'm not sure if they like teach that anymore because they don't want people to think critically. They want people to be sheeple. I learned that you have to just get the sides of both stories. You actually have to listen to people that you disagree with. This is not what's happening in our social media, right? Because we are fed only what we want to hear. So we think the whole world thinks like us. No, mate, they don't. So invitation is that you follow accounts that you freaking disagree with, that bring stuff up, and see what that's like. Because let me fucking tell you some crazy shit. During COVID, there was lots of very different media, right? I'm not going to go into any conspiracy theories because I mean, I really love this woman. Her name is Tony something. She's a contemporary dancer. And she talked and she explained what conspiracy theories are. They're truth that's loaded with bullshit to make people think that the truth is not the truth and it's fucking crazy. Right? So all conspiracy theories have truth, but then they also have a lot of fucking crazy bullshit that then makes people be like, you're fucking crazy for thinking that. And if you don't understand discernment, you do think crazy shit and you're like totally brainwashed. And then you're like, wait, what? And there is truth in that, right? There is truth in those theories, but there's also a lot of bullshit. So discernment is very important. And it's not something we're taught, right? So let's take a breath. So I want to talk to you about when there's wars happen in the world. Yeah, because, and people might be very unhappy with what I have to say. And I'm sorry. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just here to paint you a picture that is really important to learn discernment, to connect with your intuition. So when you're getting some kind of information, you can be like, does this feel real? Does this feel true? Is this bullshit? Am I getting bullshitted? So I'm Russian. And I can tell you that the news about what's happening in Ukraine and Russia is like so bizarrely totally opposite. Like, and I don't know what, and I don't want to start a debate about this. I do not. This is not my intention. But I just invite you to start looking for, if you're watching the news, if you're interested in the news, that you find all kinds of resources and read and feel and look down one rabbit hole, look down the other. If you go down rabbit holes, go down both of them, not just choose and pick whatever's fed to you. And also, you don't need to go down the rabbit holes. You can just be in the present moment, regulating your nervous system and tuning in, like, what can I do right now that could make the biggest difference in the world? What can I do right now that can make the biggest freaking difference in the world? And go do that. Instead of getting sucked into bullshit, feeling like shit, and doing nothing. I really want to speak on the biggest stages in the world. That is my intention. That is my desire. I want to speak at biohacking conferences, in tantra temples, on entrepreneurial summits. I want to remind people what it's like to be a human fucking being. That is actually, but not just any human, a supernatural human being. Yeah, because we're human and we make mistakes. And that's the magic. We can fuck up. We look all different, but sometimes we have doppelgangers. And it's kind of bizarre and berserk that someone can look exactly like you on the other side of the world and say, and we have intuition, we have telepathy. If we understand that everything is energy, we can manipulate anything, and we're human. So the soul knows it can do anything, and it's bored as shit, because if you can do anything, it's fucking boring. The human on the other side has an ego, and it has its humanness and its limitations. It feels so rewarding when you push through them and you succeed. So this is my random transmission today on discernment because I think it's really fucking important. Because I want you to listen with your heart, with your soul, with your being, to feel me, not just to scroll and scroll and scroll and numb out and numb out. I want you to stop, to watch, to feel inspired, to binge more, or get the fuck up and do something. I want you to binge my content, but more. I want you to turn off the laptop, turn off the computer, and just go and shine your freaking magic in the world. Feel fucking inspired. And if you're like, I'm not quite inspired yet, binge, 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 do the embodiment practices, all the resources, and then like, let's go. Live your life. Because life is magic. Life is absolute fucking magic. And if you do not agree, binge my content. I am here to show you that life is magic. That magic and miracle is all around us. And the only reason we do not see it is because we're tunnel vision in bullshit. Wherever focus goes, energy flows. And we are so deep in the bullshit. We're so deep in the fear and in the scarcity that we don't see the magic and the abundance that is around us. Our beliefs create our reality, and we have chosen to be righteous over being happy, righteous that this is not going to work, that I'm going to fail, and this motherfucker, they're all motherfuckers, and I'm a victim, and yes, I'm a fucking victim, and I'm a fucking loser, and no matter how hard I try, nothing's going to work for me. Yeah. Why the F do you want to believe that? What if I told you that you can just change now? Change. Change. It reminds me of Joe Dispenza. Change. But you can. Yeah, you need to do the past work. Yeah, you need to heal your trauma. Yeah, you have to do the inner work. But you can still live while healing your trauma. We are all fucked up. We've all been fucked up. No matter how amazing your parents are, you got fucked up. You got fucked up by society. You're getting fucked up by society now, by technology. But that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It just means like, plot twist. Time to fucking pivot. Time to work with what you got. Time to learn some tools. So when life throws you bullshit, you transmute it into fertilizer. And that's what happens. And then you live an epic life of your dreams and you keep expanding. You keep being like, holy fuck. Because let me tell you, if your life, you could have anything you want all the time, you'll get fucking bored. This is why people are like endlessly scrolling Netflix. Because they're like, I can have anything I want. Oh, I just don't want. It's so boring. It's so easy. This is why people get addicted to gaming, because there's a little challenge enough to keep on going, getting sucked in. And then it's like, what did you create? You just lost 10 hours. You're sleep deprived. What if you fuel that energy into actually something you wanted to create in the world? Oh, fuck, no, that's too scary. What if I fail? That's how you freaking learn. Oh, Bob, what if everyone rejects me? Well, then they fucking do, and you keep on keeping on. But you know, the thing is, they probably won't reject you. And you know, the biggest failure is actually not starting. Because if you don't start anything, guess what? You already failed. There's no way you're going to win. No way you're going to succeed. No way. But people feel like people are like risk averse rather than, so people focus all their energy on how not to fail, how not to look like a loser, how not succeed, instead of looking to the future. This is literally how you create shit, is dreaming, because it's so scary. What if I dream and I don't get it? But then you're in a vicious cycle thinking about it, how you're not going to get it all the fucking time. Your body thinks you're actually in it. You're creating all this little trauma. You're fucking up your nervous system. Instead, if you're like in la la delulu land, you're actually putting yourself in a higher frequency and vibration, and you're more likely to succeed. Yeah, crazy. But that's how it fucking works. The other day, I did this crazy embodiment ritual from my money magic course. And it's all about like believing that money is infinite. Who's this crazy woman? Money infinite? Are you fucking serious? No, it's fucking scarce. There's a limit. No, that's a fucking lie. You've been told to truncate your growth, to truncate your expansion. Because if you truly believe that money was infinite and that you could create anything in the world, do you think you would be a slave to the society? No, you fucking wouldn't. You would be living your dream life. But this is why you get shamed, and you have to be able to be like, no, I believe my truth. My frequency is stronger than your, because people will pull you in and try and shame you and judge you and be like, who are you? You're a fucking weirdo. It's like, yeah, I'm fucking weirdo living my dream life in abundance, believing that money is infinite. I didn't believe it, but now I'm seeing it. I did the embodiment practice and money out of thin air. You would not believe it. I wouldn't believe it. You know, when people are like, oh, random check in the mail, random affiliate, random this. I had random like $2,000 affiliate payout. I had my ex who owed me 1,000 out of nowhere be like, hey, I'm ready to pay you back now. And then I had someone sign up for one of my courses, a course that wasn't even selling. A person I didn't even know was in my field, right? So it's like, that is magic. That is miracle. It's not about the money, but money equals freedom. Money equals opportunity. Because if you have the money, you can go and travel the world. You can go and buy a course, buy a book, go to a conference, go to a seminar, develop, grow, expand. Put yourself in rooms with people that think different, because you are the average. You are the freaking average of your environment. I spoke about this. I speak about this all the time. When I go back home, bumfuck nowhere, tiny little Perth, I love you guys. I'm sorry. But the spiritual community has such deep scarcity. Most spiritual communities have such deep scarcity. And then people are like, oh, those rich hippies. No, they're conscious people that have a good relationship to money. They're not rich hippies. They're not real hippies. They're people that understand that everything is energy, that they learn how to manipulate and control energy. And now they get to do whatever the fuck they want, wherever they want in the world. And I think this is what Burning Man teaches you if you really understand it. Because the principles are incredible: generosity, just giving it all away. This is how I realized that money is giving it all away and knowing it would just all come back. Okay, my loves. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to fucking like, I love you. I fucking love you. Thank you for watching this. I appreciate you. Even if you think I'm total loony, even if you love me, even if you hate me, thank you. Thank you. Your views count. I would love to ask you for something. I would really love for you to comment something. If it's nice, it would be amazing. If it's mean, still impacts the algorithm. So I would love for you to like, and I would love for you to share if you're open to sharing in an email, on your socials, privately inviting someone. And if you do share, can you tell them why they should watch it? Why you think everyone should watch it, or whoever you're sharing it to? I would appreciate that so freaking much. It's really going to support my account. I really wanted to exponentially grow. And in a way of like connection and magic and miracle, and not in the way of those like, oh, watch my $99 fucking seminar to blow up your YouTube. That doesn't resonate. I just want connection. I want to be around people that have emotional intelligence enough to watch a whole video, that they don't need a 30-minute, 30-second, that they're just like, oh, sitting here has eased my nervous system. Oh my God, I needed that. Let me watch something else of Dashes and binge. Or turn off and go spend some time in nature. Call a friend. Go hang out with a friend. Anyway, so I would really appreciate. So I have some free resources there, some invitations, some magic. I love you. Thank you. And yeah, keep watching my stuff. And I love you. I thank you for your support. It means the world, really.